ายการต่อไปนี้เป็นรายการทั่วไปสามารถรับชมได้ทุกวัย
Welcome to Relax News. Climate change for doubling of disaster scene 2000 UN. Geneva, the climate change is largely to blame for a near doubling of natural disaster in the past 20 years, the United Nations said on Monday. The UN Office for Disaster Risk Reduction said 7,348 major disaster events had occurred between 2000 and 2019, claiming 1.23 lives, affecting 4.2 billion people and costing in the global economy some 2.97 trillion. The figure far outstrips the 4,212 major natural disaster recorded between 2018 and 1999, the UN office said in a new report entitled The Human Cost of Disaster 2000 to 2019. The sharp increase was largely attributable to a rise in climate-related disasters, including extreme weather events like flood, drought, and storm, the report said. Extreme heat is proving especially deadly. We are willfully destructive, UNDR Chief Mami Misotori told reporter in a virtual briefing. That is the only conclusion one can come to when reviewing disaster events over the last 20 years. She accused governments of not doing enough to prevent climate hazards and called for better preparation for looming disaster. Uphill battle. The odds are being stacked against us when we fail to act on signs and early warnings to invent in prevention, climate change adaptation, and disaster risk reduction, she said. The report did not touch on biological hazards and disease-related disasters like the coronavirus pandemic, which have killed over 1 million people and affected over 37 million in the past 9 months. But Misotori suggested coronavirus was the latest proof the political and business leaders are yet to turn in the world around them. Monday's report showed 6,681 climate-linked events had been recorded since the turn of the century, up from 3,000 656 during the previous 20-year period. Major floods had more than doubled to 3,454. There had been 2,034 major storms, up from 1,457 in the prior period. Authorities said public health authorities and rescue workers were fighting an uphill battle against an ever-rising tide of extreme weather events. While better preparedness and early warning system had helped bring down the number of deaths in many natural disaster settings, she warned that more people are being affected by the expanding climate emergency. Deadliest disaster. Monday's report relied on statistics from the Emergency Event Database, which records all disasters that kill 10 or more people, affect 100 or more people, or result in a state of emergency declaration. The data show that Asia has suffered the highest number of disasters in the past 20 years, with 3,068 such events, followed by the Americas with 1,756 and Africa with 1,192. In terms of affected countries, China tops the list with 577 events, followed by the United States with 467. While a warming climate appeared to be driving the number and severity of such disasters, there had also been an increase in geophysical events like earthquakes and tsunamis that are not related to climate but are particularly deadly. The deadliest single disaster in the past 20 years was the 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami, with 226,400 dead, followed by the Haiti earthquake in 2010, which claimed some 222,000. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned.